Especially, I think, if you have like a math question. No, I think I might rather have heartworms because then I could just take medicine and get rid of it. Can't really take medicine and get rid of any of them. Anywho, let's start class. Start streaming. Bam. It failed to connect, but we're still recording. Cool. I'm actually going to do something different today. What? I'm going to let y'all work a little bit, and then we're going to come back and talk about something after y'all do a little bit of work. So we're going to kind of break it up. So we're going to talk about the major grades, the two of them, and then we're going to discuss compression, and we'll watch a clip, and then we'll talk about it, and I'm going to let you guys work on stuff about compression. And then probably about like 11, we'll come back and have like have a little talk, watch some videos about intellectual property, and that'll be our day. And I'll let you work on a major grade if you have time. So, sound good? Yes. All right. Okay, major grades. What are they? We should talk about that. There are two major grades for this unit. What? The unit's not 6 weeks, so it's cool to have two in this unit. Yeah. What are the two major grades? The paper thingy. I'm going to just write that in there. Paper thingy. What's the other one? Well, let's play Hangman. That sounds fun. Give me a letter. A is not in there. What? W is not in there. D is not in there. E is there. F. Loser. No. R. No. What? Fine. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Got one more? Okay, one more and you're dead. Come on. 4-letter word, major grade. T. There is a T. Man, that took forever to get. Yeah. All right, Hangman survives. So, okay, I'm going to leave that up there. So, yeah, there's a test. Where did I put all my extra notes? Put it over here. And it covers the vocabulary we discussed last time. And the 3 videos we're going to watch. Friday. Test is on, Thursday. Sorry, because we have a block schedule. So it's the last day of the week for us. Test is on Thursday. We will do a quick review before. And then after that, you can work on your intellectual property analysis, which is the actual name for paper thingy. Okay? Yeah, intellectual property analysis, so that when you talk to your folks at night and they say, did you do anything exciting? You're like, well, I made some good progress on my intellectual property analysis. And then it sounds like you're doing much cooler things. Really what I'm asking you to do is I'm asking you to answer 5 questions either in one solid paragraph or in independent lines. Be sure that you're using complete sentences. Be sure that you answer them completely. Remember, major grades make up 80% of the grades in here. Okay? So this alone is about half the unit. Work, like all the work you've done, this alone is 40% of the unit, and the test is another 40%. So when I ask you to answer the questions, I don't need you to go, because they did. Was anyone hurt? Nope. Like that is incomplete, and that will not get you full points. Did you answer it? Yeah. Do you get full points for it? Are there any concerns on that?
When you fill out paper thing you do?
Friday. Literally Friday, because I just did it online. So you can work on it as you have time. And you should have a little bit of time. Do y'all need clarifications on the instructions? Nope. If you do, you should ask me sometime. Okay, let's start with compression. So sometimes there's really big files that we want to send, right? Yes? Yes. And there are ways to make those things smaller. So let's do a couple of examples. Does that sound good? Yes? All right. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. It's what I'm doing, and you can get over it. Oh, attendance. Got to do attendance. You're here, you're here, you're here, you're here, 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 here. Oh, I put all of you absent. Oh, no. Don't want to get your parents called. All right. So, how many of you ever watched Seinfeld before? Yes, no, maybe. All right, well, we're going to watch part of a clip, and then I'm going to pause it before it gets, you know.
It's my mother's.
Are you close with your parents?
Well, they gave birth to me, and yada yada.
Yada what?
Yada yada yada. I used to be married. We bought the wedding invitations, and yada yada yada. I'm still single.
So what's she doing now?
Yada.
So speaking of exes, my old boyfriend came over
Okay.
last night.
We will not have that story. But, oh, I know, now you're like, oh, I'm going to go. See, it's, anyway, the whole episode, the episode's called the Yada Yada, and those are just like little clips from it. What are they using yada yada for? To display specific details that hopefully you would understand what they are, right? So, in coding, or in computer science, not in coding, I take that back. Sometimes we do it in coding. But in computer science, we do that also for text and graphics. So we'll say like, here's a common strand of information. And so we'll just take all of this. Anytime you see this piece of information, we're just going to take it out and we're going to put one letter in to replace it. Would you like to see a little example? Help you out? Okay. Let me show you. What? And then we're going to do another example, and it's going to be great. Oh, it's all the way over there. Okay. So someone give me, let's write like a little story. Leaving caps lock to make our life easier. Come on. Fine. Yesterday, I can't do caps lock. That just throws me off. Yesterday, that's what throws me off. I went to the store to buy some apples. The man working at the store have some apples. He just had one apple at the store. I threw a fit. Of the store because I wanted some apples. Sent me to the store across town to get some apples. Where they had some apples. Good stuff. Look at that fantastic story. That is just keep you on the edge of your seat. It's fantastic. Now, what if I was sending this through the network, right, over internet? Then I would just be sending ones and zeros. And before we learned that there's something called ASCII, and every letter has its own number assigned to it, right? So all of these are just going to be numbers that I'm sending. Yes? Okay. So I have this, but let's see if we can make something that's shorter and just as easy to send, right? Or just as that still conveys the same message. I don't want to lose anything of it. So, did I ever use this symbol? So caret. No. So I'm going to take every time there's a caret, and we will put the store in the place of it. So, caret. So now instead of transmitting all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 symbols, I'm transmitting one symbol. Yes? Does that make sense to y'all? Yeah? And do that. Do that. Do that. Any more of the store? No. What's another thing I could shorten? Apples. You just want to do apples? What if I just do apple? Trust me. Yes, Barrett, that sounds like a great idea. What if I just do apple? This sounds like a great idea, right? Okay, so what symbol do you want to use? Asterisk. That one? Okay. Okay. Now, some of you are like, this is going to be bad because I think you could do better, and you're right, it could do better. But I'm going to show you something. All right. Now, instead of apples, I could have used some apples, right? Like with many of y'all thinking, why don't you replace some apples? Yeah? So, give me another symbol. I missed one? You missed one. Okay, so give me another symbol. It's going to look like we're cursing just because of all the symbols in, never mind. Exclamation point, sure. And I'm going to replace, some apples. But am I actually replacing the apples here? No, I'm replacing the star. So I can even compress my compression. Are y'all following that? Yes, no, maybe? Yeah, so now, every time I see some apples, I can just put an exclamation point. And this is much shorter to transmit. It's called compression. And this is called lossless compression. Why do you think it might be called lossless compression? Okay, so data is compressed but all the information is still there. Yeah, we could. How would you compress it further? What? Did you say get rid of the story? No, I find this story valuable. So, okay, you know what? You can critique my writing skills, but I don't teach AP English. I teach computer science. So, back up. Yeah, that would be loss decompression. And we'll talk about loss decompression in just a minute. Okay, loss decompression. Oh, we'll talk about it now. Is data is compressed by removing unwanted information. I wanted some apples, I threw a fit, I had to go another store to get apples. TLDR, same idea, right? Other idea is let's find a picture. Pictures are great. What should I find a picture of? A dog. All right. Images of a dog. Let's take this little guy. Look at that dog. That is just the best picture of a dog.
What breed is it?
I don't care.
I don't know what breed it is.
It's a mutt. It's not a purebred. Alright, let's say I have this picture of a dog, right? And I just want to give the idea that that's still a dog. So, I wonder if they'll let me use the grid. Bam. Look at those grid lines. Alright. So, if I just want to send that this is a dog, does this top corner actually make this not a dog if it wasn't there? No. Well, cool. So what if I gotta make sure I fill it. Solid fill. So I could just do this. Oh, what is that, like a 3x3? That'll work. So then, this, whoa. And I just start putting some bigger spots there because it's not really important to the image. And those of you that have done colors on images, you know how much work I'm saving, right? Because I just covered up 27 blocks with 3 blocks. Yes? And so this is a ninth of the work. Because I took 9 blocks and just said, okay, you're going to clump it. Right? Now it gets a little uglier when we start coming over here, right? Because then we're like, all of this, that's like a black square. Home. And all of this, that's like a black square, right? And now does this change the fact that you can tell it's a dog? No, it changes your cuteness determination of it. But it's adorability. But if you saw this, would you go, I have no idea what this thing is? No, yeah? And like I could go take the pink, and I could be like pink, pink, pink. No, you can't tell what a square is. Look at all this. I'm making it pink. It's fine. And this is significantly less information for me to transmit, right? Over across the electrical signals, right? Because I'm just, blocking this pink out. So whenever I tell the computer what to send, it's like, just send, this is all pink. Yes? This is called lossy compression. Lossy compression is where you start to just say, I'm going to clump things together because I'm going to get the general idea across. I just don't need all the details. You do it all the time, like when you take a picture on your phone and it has a really good quality, and then you post it on Instagram and the quality's not as good. The quality's not as high on Instagram or Facebook because they don't have the hard drive storage space to hold all your pictures at like 15 megapixels or whatever your iPhone is taking it at. So they just compress it down. They say, you're going to still remember this and you're going to appreciate the picture, and most people don't even know the difference. Make sense? Yeah. This is called lossy compression. And you're going to play with widgets on both of those today. You're going to play with lossless compression, and you're going to play with lossy compression. I want you to answer the questions behind it, and then yeah, we'll come back at 11. So you got like 30 minutes or so to get some work done. Any questions? Nope. So we talked about that major grade. If you're done with the compression stuff early, you can do the start working on intellectual property analysis. I think I spelled that wrong. Bam. I'm going to stop looking at it before I think I spelled it wrong again, because I probably did. We did discuss compression. We watched the Yotta clip. And then you guys are going to do the independent work, and we're going to come back and talk about intellectual property. Okay, y'all have fun. Where's the stop button? Stop. Be free. Go work. Okay, stream.